Seat yourself in a comfortable position and breathe deeply. Lift the back of your head as you straighten your spine, taking on a calm and alert posture. During this meditation, you will extend your arms and use your hands in a physical way, so please ensure that you have enough room to do so. Now, listen attentively to the sound of my voice as we begin our next meditation, the garden, your fifth destination in the journey of abundance. The garden. Listen to the steady rhythm of your breathing as you watch how fluffy white clouds drift along the deep blue sky above you. See how the bright sunlight makes everything around you look so vivid and lively. Walk along the fields and observe the endless rows of oak trees that have been planted beside the road. See how they form an impressive corridor across this beautiful landscape. And look at all the charming hedges that grow between the trees. And see how they are draped with colorful flowers. Take a moment to admire their vibrant colors. Some brightly yellow, some deeply red, others intensely blue. And behind these hedges, you see green sloping meadows that stretch all the way towards the horizon, as far as the eye can see. Here and there, a few cozy cottages accentuate this wonderful scenery. And scattered across the fields, you see grazing herds of cows and flocks of sheep. Inhale deeply as you smell the scent of spring in the air. Feel how the sun warms your muscles as a cool breeze soothes your skin. It feels so comfortable. Hear the joyful sound of sparrows around you as they chirp frivolously from the hedges and from the trees. Across the fields, a short distance away, you hear a high-pitched knocking sound. Curious, you decide to explore its origin. Walk towards the sound and notice the distinct contour of a large garden in the distance. Move closer and observe its enormous size and extraordinary beauty. Look at its flower beds and see the gorgeous arrangements of exotic flowers. See how colorful they are. Look at their intricate shapes and finely detailed petals. Smell the sweet, delicious fragrance that emanates from the plants, the flowers, and the fruits. It's a blissful scent that releases deep feelings of happiness inside you. Take a moment to breathe deeply while you listen to the melodic sound of wind chimes in the background. Look at a fascinatingly large fountain that lies before you. Observe its high bursts of water that sparkle intensely in the sunlight. See how it is surrounded by several lifelike statues. Zoom in on their textures and notice their incredible details. Look closely and observe how every pore of skin, every cell is etched into the stone surface with absolute perfection. See how even the illusion of soft clothes that are waving in the wind is sculpted into the marble with stunning realism. Look at these beautiful shapes and their dynamic compositions. Notice how the symmetry in the faces is absolutely flawless. You are witnessing a level of detail, a level of artistry so sublime that it feels as if these statues could come to life at any second. Realize that the sculptor who created these works of art must be a true master. Then suddenly, you hear a voice speaking to you. Hello there. You turn your head and notice a smiling woman a short distance away. See how she's holding a hammer and chisel in her hands. Sense her calm and friendly energy as you look at her thin green robes. She makes eye contact with you and puts down her tools. See how she gently walks toward you and takes you by the hand. And without saying a word, she leads you towards a mysterious statue. As you near the statue, see how it depicts a fruit tree. Underneath this tree, you see a person reaching out to pick a piece of hanging fruit. Intrigued, you look a little closer, and to your great surprise, the person in the statue is you. Look at your sculpted mirror image and see how your likeness is captured perfectly in this three-dimensional shape. Also, observe the piece of fruit that your statue holds in its hand. It's a realistic-looking lemon carved out of shiny marble. Listen to the lady speak to you with a pleasant voice. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Nora, the sculptor, and I welcome you to my garden, the new destination in your journey of abundance. I can already sense your strong creative power, and I feel that you've taken the important step of designing your inner visions. They appear to be very clear and defined now. You should realize, however, that in order to manifest your visions, there is more that needs to be done. Seeing your inner visions is only the beginning. You must also feel them. Make them so vividly real that you elevate them from the realm of imagination into the realm of your inner reality. To help you achieve this, I will teach you the sacred art of inner sculpting. This extraordinary technique will infuse your visions with mass, allowing you to create inner experiences that feel as lifelike as reality itself. Just observe this statue of you standing underneath a lemon tree, and know that before today, I have never seen you. And yet, some time ago, my intuition told me it was time to find a student. So I envisioned a picture and infused it with mass. And this vision was you, sculpted inside my mind with great detail and thoughtful attention. And now you stand here before me, summoned by my intention. You are the manifestation of my desire to teach my sacred craft to someone worthy. So I am deeply grateful to meet you. To experience the power of inner sculpting, let's do a short exercise. Position yourself in a comfortable manner, and as you hold your eyes closed, darken your inner space. Make it pitch black. Now, inhale deeply and allow yourself to enter a state of calm, dreamy relaxation. Notice how interesting colors enter the space behind your eyelids. Watch them fluctuate and pulsate. Sense the space around you as you feel your consciousness expanding. Feel the energy around you. Now, envision a lemon tree in front of you. Look at its contours and observe its size. See its width and its height. Look at the various parts of its shape and observe the curving lines, the twisting patterns. Notice the various patches of light and dark as you see the shape of its leaves, its branches, its stem, and its roots. and look at the three-dimensional shape of a lemon that hangs from the branches. See its vivid color and listen to the sound of this lemon tree as it rustles gently in the cool breeze. Now, reach out with your hand, not just inside your mind, but also physically. Lift up your arm and hold it before you as you sit here meditating. Create a cup with your hand and feel the sensation of your arm hovering in the air. Feel its weight, the tension of the muscles. Feel the temperature on your hand, your wrist, your arm. Feel the subtle movements of air flowing through your fingers. Now, use your hand to pick the lemon from the tree. Do it physically and sense how your fingers are touching the lemon, squeezing it just enough so you can pull it from the branch. Feel the pressure increasing as the branch bends and then snaps back as the lemon detaches from the tree. Feel how it rests inside your hand. Hold it in front of you. Feel its size and its weight. Feel the gravity it exerts on the palm of your hand. Use your mind's eye to observe its color. Look at the texture of its surface. See its glossiness, its reflection, its subtle shades of color. See the patterns of light and dark, the curves and lines. Feel the relief of its peel, sensing even the tiniest bumps. Sense its moistness, its conductivity. Feel its softness and hardness. Now, smell the scent of its peel and notice a specific fragrance entering your nose. Inhale deeply as you observe this lemon, so real, so detailed, so vivid. Use your hands to feel it. Touch it with your fingers. Feel its texture. Activate your senses as you use your other hand to gently glide along its surface, feeling its shape. Now, switch the lemon to your other hand and feel its weight. Feel the sensitivity in the nerves of your fingertips. Now place the lemon on the crown of your head and use your posture to balance it. Feel how it rests there, remaining in its position without holding it with your hands. Breathe thoughtfully as you carefully hold the lemon in place. Feel it balancing. Notice how, within your mind's eye, the lemon is now invisible, and yet somehow it feels more real than when it was a picture inside your mind. And this, my dear student, is the magic of inner sculpting, a powerful technique that adds a tangible quality to your inner visions. By creating a powerful tactile projection, you add a new dimension of realism to your visions. By using your inner sense of touch, you will make your thoughts and visions appear so vividly real, so tangible, that they tend to unfold themselves into your future reality. And today, I will help you apply this technique to your inner visions of abundance, so you will manifest your dreams with ease. But first, let's return to the garden. The light around you increases as you slowly come back to the garden. Look how the scene around you is bathed in sunlight. See the intensity of the colors here. In this bright light, you can see even the tiniest detail of the statues, the grass, and the flowers. Notice their vivid appearance. Watch how Nora smiles happily at you. "Welcome back," she says. "I hope you enjoyed the experience of inner sculpting. Know that we are just getting started. Now, look over there and see what you've already achieved." And as you gaze at the landscape, notice how the green meadow from which you entered the garden has transformed into a giant, flourishing orchard full of lemon trees. Look at the endless rows of trees bearing so many lemons. Feel a profound sense of wonder rising up within you as you are beginning to grasp the true potential of your limitless imagination. Feel that you are ready to enhance your inner visions of abundance, making them tangible and real. Look at Nora sitting before you in a lotus position. See how she gazes intensely into your eyes, connecting with your soul as she softly whispers, "Remember the inner visions you created in the cave. The visions of your dream home, your fortune, your career, a treasured possession, and your daily rituals. Feel how they have rooted firmly into your subconscious. Now, let's infuse these visions with substance and mass by applying the inner sculpting technique. Raise your hands physically and hold them in a steady position before your face. Open the palms of your hands and fold them into the shape of a cup. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Visualize how a sphere of pure energy begins to radiate inside the cup of your hands. See how it brims with a vibrant orange energy and feel its power. Sense how, with every breath, this creative energy makes your hands warmer and more sensitive. Feel this warm energy rising upwards through your arms, flowing through your veins, your nerves, your muscles. Feel how the energy amplifies the sensitivity of all the nerve endings in the skin. Feel how this energy enhances the sensations of your fingertips, increasing your ability to feel temperature, to feel texture, humidity, conductivity, and even static charge. And as your tactile awareness expands, sense how you really experience the presence of matter within your mind. Now, hold your hands in front of you and play with your tactile abilities. Observe the sphere of creative energy hovering above your palms. Feel it. Then transform it into a ball of clay. Feel this new material resting within your hand. And as you touch its surface texture, feel its plasticity, its moistness. Now, change the clay into a glass material and feel your fingers physically touching its surface. Let's turn glass into metal and use your fingers to feel all the subtle qualities of your tactile sensation. Feel yourself touching these material surfaces as you physically glide with your fingers across the surfaces of your mental projections. Now, transform the ball into wood, then into stone, and into fabric. Sculpt your inner visions using your inner sense of touch. Open your inner canvas and retrieve your inner visions of abundance. Gather your creative energy as you draw the vision of your dream home into your imagination. Observe the picture in your mind and look at its clarity, its vividness. Notice its distance from you and look at its edges and its shapes. Now, move yourself closer to the image of your dream home as you add more depth and perspective to the space around you. See how it changes as you move into this new position. Bend the image around you and immerse yourself into the actual experience of being inside your dream home. Make it truly three-dimensional. And as you enter this house, your dream home, take the time to explore every room, observing all the shapes, the colors, the light, the shadows. Make the experience vividly real. And as you walk from room to room, use your hands physically to touch the surfaces around you. Go ahead and lift your hands in front of you so you can feel the shapes, sensing the textures of the surfaces. Feel the different materials. Feel how they are touching your skin. Feel the warm and cool surfaces. Feel the smooth and rough surfaces. Feel the hard and soft surfaces. Use your hands to glide along every shape within this beautiful home and sense how you're infusing your visions with substance, with matter, sculpting your dreams with your inner sense of touch. And as you explore these spaces, also visit the surroundings of your dream house Look closely at the surfaces around you as you inspect the various contours, shapes, and patterns of the scene around your home. Use your hands actively to define these surfaces with your fingers. Touch them. Feel the rough shapes, the soft shapes, the curved shapes, and the straight shapes. Sense the textures of the materials as you use your hands to materialize them. Feel the subtle qualities of your tactile experience as you sense even the tiniest sensation on your fingertips. And now, let's continue with your vision of fortune. Remember the image of how you're holding the device you use to check your bank account. Remember the sight of opening your bank statement. Read your name on your bank account and see your name spelled out along with a money figure, the number that makes you feel truly wealthy. Now, feel the shape of this device in your hands. Feel its surface material, its texture. Feel its smoothness, its temperature, its weight. Extend your hands physically as you touch the device with your index finger. Feel how your body responds. Notice all the subtle emotions. Feel your heartbeat, the depth and rhythm of your breathing. Feel the muscles in your body, the muscles in your face. Feel this calm sense of empowerment, a relaxed and natural feeling of safety and security. Now, physically use your hand to touch the device again, and use your fingers to navigate your history while you observe a list of all your financial transactions. The story of how your financial situation evolved for the better. As you see these transactions, remember the story of how your current wealth has come to exist. Enjoy this moment. And now, let's retrieve the inner vision of your dream career. And remember your higher purpose, your goals, and your plans. Look at the people with whom you make your plans happen. See their appearance, their posture. Notice the emotional expressions on their faces while you listen to the sound of their voices. Feel your connection to them, this sense of deep appreciation and mutual respect. Now, physically extend your hands to touch that person in a friendly manner. Use your fingers to sculpt them into existence. Feel the surface of their clothes and the texture of their skin. Use the palms of your hands to define their size and shape. Touch them with your fingertips to define every small detail. Allow the creative energy to flow towards your hands, amplifying your ability to make it feel so tangibly real. Go back to the places where you work and interact and meet these people. See these spaces vividly around you. Make them perfectly three-dimensional so you can sense the depth of the space around you. Now use your hands to feel the lines and curves around you. Press and touch the shapes as you sculpt these spaces into existence. Add mass and substance to your visions by using your fingertips to define the surfaces and textures. Make it feel so perfectly real. Immerse yourself in this delightful experience of achieving goals together. Within these remarkable places, and feel your career unfold in a most exciting and inspirational way. And now, let's draw the vision of your treasured possession into your mind. Picture it in front of you and observe it with great attention. Move the image closer to you as you look at it closely. See how vividly real it appears. Witness its size, the brightness of its colors, the outlines of its shape. Now, make your vision truly three-dimensional so you can observe it from every angle. Look at it from above and from below, from the front and the back, from the left side and from the right side, and draw it even closer to you so you can physically feel it within your hands. Use both your hands to glide along its shape, sensing its surface. Touch it with the tips of your fingers so you can truly feel the pattern of its textures, sensing the properties of its material. Focus on the sensations on your skin, its warmth, its roughness, or its smoothness, its conductivity. Physically brush your fingertips around your treasured possession as you feel your vision becoming tangible and lifelike. Sense how, with every touch, your treasured possession becomes more realistic, more detailed and substantial. Spin it around and view it from every angle. Use your hands to feel its surface, sensing every subtle pattern of the texture. Feel its outer surface and touch every small corner, every edge, every nook. Feel the grateful sensation of owning this priceless asset. Feel this remarkable experience of being wealthy and abundant. Now let's continue to sculpt the vision of your daily rituals. And remember your abundant waking ritual that you envisioned. Draw these images of the perfect awakening into your conscious awareness and see yourself performing this sequence of activities that compromises your morning ritual. Observe the spaces around you and look at all the colors, the contours, and shapes around you. And lift your hands physically before you as you focus on the sensitivity of your fingertips. Use the palms of your hands to touch the shapes that surround you, gliding along every surface, feeling every texture. Feel the smooth textures and the rough textures. Feel the hard materials and the soft materials. Feel the tiny dents and bumps, the edges and ridges. Feel the warmth and the coolness. Use your sense of inner touch to sculpt every object in the space around you while you perform your morning ritual in the most abundant way. Now let's move forward in time, drawing the visions of your afternoon ritual into your awareness. Envision yourself spending these moments in a truly inspirational way. See yourself performing a sequence of activities that make you feel rich and abundant. Picture each scene as you focus on the movements of your body, observing the spaces in which you perform your activities. Look at the shapes around you and observe the various lines and contours. See the colors and the textures. Notice every tiny detail. Now, use your fingers to touch what you are seeing as you sense every shape around you. Feel the surfaces and materials while you sculpt your new reality with the palms of your hands. Sense how every object is exerting a force. A gravitational force, a force of friction, a force of motion and momentum. Immerse yourself within this vivid experience, this vision of your most abundant afternoon. Let's progress to your vision of your nightly rituals. Feel how well your hands materialize your visions. Observe how easily the shapes, materials, and textures are becoming tangible inside your mind. Use this ability to sculpt a new vision of yourself as you spend your night in a manner that radiates affluence, wealth, and prosperity. Look at the moving images. Notice the varying colors, as well as the shades of light and dark. Witness the spaces and objects around you in stunning detail. A perfectly three-dimensional experience which you can sculpt and enhance by physically using your hands and fingers. Feel the tips of your fingers, sensing all the fine details of the shapes and textures around you. Enjoy this rich and prosperous nightly ritual. Breathe deeply as you go back to your visions of abundance. Remember the vision of your dream home, the vision of your fortune, the vision of your career, the vision of a treasured possession, and the vision of your daily rituals. And as you look at these visions, realize how vividly real they are now. Notice how remarkably tangible they feel to you. Immerse yourself in your visions and press your left index finger firmly against your left thumb, activating the touch of gratitude. Lay your right hand on your heart and feel a powerful emotion of intense gratitude. Feel an overwhelming sense of thankfulness radiating through your body. Focus on this feeling and make it even more intense. Reflect on how you are physically connected to your dream home, your fortune, your career, your treasured possessions, and your daily rituals. Notice how very real they feel to you, how they are now deeply ingrained into your consciousness. Such a great feeling. Feel how thankful you are for the clarity of your inner experience. So very grateful for knowing that you have everything you need. Feel your profound inner gratitude for being able to design your life as if it's a work of art. Return to the garden. Release your thumb and index finger and breathe deeply while you allow yourself to return to the garden. See how Nora, the sculptor, is still sitting before you, looking at you with a radiant smile. Hear the trembling excitement in her voice as she speaks to you. It's astounding to see a student do so much work in one session. You have managed to transform all your visions into tangible, lifelike memories of your future reality. An impressive achievement. Now, look at your hands and realize how they now possess the unique ability to touch and shape your inner visions. It's a very powerful skill because your visions are limitless and unbound by the constraints of your present reality. And know that by sculpting your inner visions, you've made a huge step toward manifesting your life of abundance. For today, your work is done. I hope to see you again soon. You stand up and give Nora a warm hug. Then you walk back towards the path, making your way through the lemon tree orchards, eager to continue your journey of abundance.